Hello, welcome to my channel, Celine Luna. Tonight we're gonna do a couple of readings. This will be my first reading on YouTube ever. So let's see what we can get out of these cards. Hoping that somebody wants to talk. Let's see what happens here. See what my guides have to say. Couple of reversals coming up. And what we'll do is we'll get the cards out, as many as I'm guided to get, and then we'll pick a overall energy, and I'll show you how the overall energy cards are used in my readings. So it's a new line, get a 4-card top. So we've got community so far, rest and rejuvenation in the reverse, blossoming abundance in the reverse, happy family upright to end the first line, second line, beginning with 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, directly below community. So it looks like something is going on. Where the community has spoken, or you've spoken to the community. Somebody's been talking. So here we go. Healer of the ages, followed by the world, and then start a new line with caring connections. So the community, it's been started. The line, it's been started with community down through Gabriel into caring connections. I don't know if anybody's familiar with this energy oracle deck. You can see the images here on the screen as they come up. I'll show you the cards as we're closing up. But one's showing up here, adjacent possibilities. And right now we're going to look for at least one card. Finish the spread. There it comes. Action. The action. Let's see. Action card. Black and white horse running through the field. And then one more. Bottom of the deck. This will be our overall energy. Is appreciation 15. It's a new webcam, so I'm getting used to it. A little bit of lighting in the background, some refraction off of my computer, but we'll get it. We'll figure it out. So this is the overall energy, is appreciation. So what I do is I take that and use it and slide it into each station down the reading, and then use it to fill in the final description for the line. So the community seems to be tired and worn out. Things are kind of in a standstill, but they're happy. The blossoming abundance means that people are just tired of putting in the work, but they're happy and appreciative. Appreciative of what's been going on within the community. friends and family, workplace, this all applies here. You're probably putting in the overtime. Everybody's trying to get the orders out. Whatever you do, shipping, receiving, getting resumes out. But the work is appreciated, but everybody's tired. So then I take the appreciation, slide it down one more line, and it reads across, speaking up. Speaking the truth, the healer of the ages has the world at his hands, and that's appreciated. He appreciates the world, the effort by the world, and also the opportunity of the world. Again, appreciation plays in. The happy family is appreciated, and so the reversed blossoming abundance is feeling appreciative that the work is done, that the work is being done. They know that it's in capable hands. Slide it down again. So now you have a vertical or downward vertical reading as well as a diagonal reading and then the horizontal reading. So that's how I do my readings with this deck. Blossoming abundance, the world is now at your fingertips. And that's appreciated. They realize, or the people realize that, okay, the work is done. Let's sit back. Let's not rest, but let's enjoy what we have. The world is ours, and the hard work has been appreciated. And the heal of the ages is appreciated by the community. Again, diagonal. And then horizontally, the caring connections. And even though there's adjacent possibilities in these connections, it's appreciated the path that was taken, the choices that were made, the doors that were opened, the windows that you saw through. You stayed on path. There's a lot of diversions there. There's even a trap door to jump down if things are not looking too good. But in the very end, you see the white door. And you walked right through and into that white door. Right? And that's where the appreciation's coming in. Numerology, number 6. Right? Coming in the hero, 6. And action is appreciated, right? And I say that this is, 2 white horses. These are, to me, if you're into the tarot, these are the horses of the chariot who are free of the tarot, free of their work, and they're free in nature. But if you notice, it's ironic of this card too, is in the background, there's a wooden fence, right? So basically, they're free, held in by nature, kept from nature. It's really an ironic symbol. But it's appreciated. This came in after. And the horses are running towards her. Right? So after the tarot work is done, the horses are free to run, and they're running towards the woman. You could be a girl. It could be a feminine or a man. You know how all that works, right? Embodying your feminine side. We all have masculine and feminine, right? So, there you go. that's the reading. Hope that resonates with somebody. Thank you, message bringer. I got time for one more quick one. You wanna do a quick one? Alright. What do you think? Same deck? Here we go. Sorry about that. Takes some time. Sometimes it takes some time. This is Healing Yourself, I believe. Heal Yourself, reading cards by Anna Segal. Sometimes these read the same way. We've got victim consciousness, sadness, wild, courage on a new line. Typically, sometimes it shows as different players. Each line would represent a different player sometimes. Sometimes it's a moment in time. Sometimes it's a thought process. What's going on here? By the querent or by the subject. Could be anything. Could be you watching. Sometimes we'll do sometimes we'll be asked to get an overall energy, and sometimes not. These cards are slippery, and they're big too. So sometimes I pick, sometimes I'm inspired to pick them, sometimes they fall, sometimes they just do whatever they want. Okay, no overall energy on this one. So the victim consciousness comes out. This is somebody who is harnessing dark magic, not in a good way. Right? I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to adjust my lighting as I go along, but there's a snake, a viper, there's a raven. A raven, not a crow. It's a raven. Wolves, all surrounding with the black smoke coming off of this woman's head. Sadness. There's a little palette here. There's a palette here with all the colors that made up the painting. I'm going to change my lighting, don't worry. And this is what I call drawing on her sadness. So this person, male or female, is drawing on her sadness and is embodying a little bit of a wild side here. She's longing for maybe adventure, longing for something else, but she's dressed. She's dressed, ready to go. This is just the energy that's coming off of her. She feels bad for herself, saddened, drawing on her sadness, making her, you draw on the negative energy. You draw on your sadness and you become potent, right? You become a force. Your sadness and your darkness together bring out a little bit of a mischievous, wild side, back talking, right? 12-year-old. No, well, whatever. But that's it. That's what I feel here. Drawing on your sadness. So, the message, it seems here, the message is build up your courage, take off your mask, and embrace self-love. It's a tall order for somebody who is overacting, acting out because they're sad. But that's the message. It's like a 180. Maybe not a 180. Take some of that anger and maybe a little bit of sadness, maybe fear, and embrace courage. Take off your mask. Right? Here comes the serenity right there. All right. And when you do, you alchemize. Alchemy. Phoenix rising. Right? When you alchemize the victim consciousness, the sadness, the wild child, you can embody and alchemize and rise from the ashes and be stronger than you were when you started. All right. Thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, share. That's what everybody else says, right? Take care.